What if everything you think you know about football's greatest era is only half the story? Because behind every legendary rivalry, behind every Ballon d'Or, every World Cup final, every record shattered in the dead of night, there are two men who refuse to let go. Two men who gave their entire lives to a sport that demands everything and kept asking for more. And today, we explore a question that has gripped every football fan on the planet. Is this the last dance for Messi and Ronaldo? For nearly 2 decades, football has been defined by two names: Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. One, a ghost-like genius from Rosario, Argentina, low to the ground, untouchable in space, a player who seemed to bend the laws of the game to his will. The other, a sculpted, ferocious competitor from Madeira, Portugal, built on obsession, power, and an unbreakable refusal to accept second place. Together, they didn't just play football, they redefined what a footballer could be. And now, with the 2026 FIFA World Cup approaching, hosted across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, the world is asking the same question at the same time. Is this it? Is this the final chapter? To understand what's at stake, you have to go back to the beginning. Messi made his Argentina debut at 18. Ronaldo made his Portugal debut at 18. They grew up simultaneously, not just as rivals, but as mirrors. Two different expressions of perfection pushing each other to heights no single generation had ever witnessed. Together, across their careers, they have scored more than 800 goals each for club and country, shared 9 Champions League titles between their clubs, and collected 13 Ballon d'Or awards combined. Messi won the Copa America in 2021. Then in Qatar 2022, he delivered what many consider the single greatest individual World Cup performance in history: 7 goals and 3 assists across 7 games, lifting Argentina to glory in a final that will be studied by football historians for a century. The dream was finally complete. Ronaldo's story carries a different weight. He captained Portugal to Euro 2016 victory and the 2019 UEFA Nations League title. But the World Cup, football's ultimate prize, has remained just out of reach. His best result remains a 4th-place finish in 2006. That unfinished business still burns. Let's be clear about where these two men stand in the history of the sport. As of 2026, Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 967 career goals across all competitions, the highest total of any player in professional history. His international record stands at 143 goals for Portugal, the highest ever scored by any player for their national team. Lionel Messi has scored 903 career goals, placing him second only to Ronaldo. He holds 8 Ballon d'Or awards and 48 collective trophies. These are not statistics, these are monuments. Here is the extraordinary reality: both men are still playing, still producing, still turning up. In the 2025-26 club season, Messi has contributed 24 goals and 18 assists in 26 appearances for Inter Miami, a goal contribution every 53 minutes. At 38, in Major League Soccer, he remains the most compelling footballer on the planet. Messi himself has been candid. "I'm conscious that I'm playing my final matches, and I'm enjoying them. I'm enjoying them to the maximum. I'm sure that you're watching my final moments in soccer's elite." Ronaldo, now 40, admitted in late 2025, "I want to keep playing for a few more years. Not many, I have to be honest. I'm still producing good things helping my club in Portugal, so why stop now?" By the time the 2026 World Cup arrives, Messi will be 39 and Ronaldo will be 41, making this almost certainly their 6th and final World Cup appearance, a record in itself. The 2026 World Cup is not just a tournament, it is a reckoning. For Messi, the records are within reach. He currently has 13 World Cup goals, level with just Fontaine, and sits 3 goals behind Miroslav Klose's all-time record of 16. Those goals are achievable. He also needs just 2 more assists to equal Pelé's all-time World Cup assist record. For Ronaldo, the mission is singular and historic. He is on a relentless pursuit of 1,000 career goals, an achievement no professional footballer has ever reached. Every match now carries the weight of that number. But beyond the statistics, analysts point to something deeper. The time will come when one must retire, and that when Messi calls it a day. Ronaldo will likely follow. Their careers have been so intertwined that it's almost impossible to imagine one playing without the other's shadow nearby. There has never been a rivalry like this in football. Not Pelé and Eusebio, not Cruyff and Beckenbauer, not even Zidane and Figo. The combined period of their simultaneous dominance, from approximately 2008 to 2026, represents the longest sustained era of two players operating at elite level. Billions of people have grown up watching this rivalry. For an entire generation, Messi versus Ronaldo wasn't just a football debate, it was a worldview, a way of understanding excellence and what human beings are capable of. When this era ends, football will never feel quite the same. A chapter will close. The 2026 World Cup in North America will be the largest sporting event in human history. 48 teams, billions of viewers, history on the line. And at the center of it all, walking onto that pitch one last time, a 39-year-old from Rosario and a 41-year-old from Madeira. Two men who refused to let the game go. Two men who gave football everything they had, and then gave it more. The curtain is falling, the music is slowing, and the world is holding its breath. Because the real question isn't whether this is their last dance. The real question is, can they make it unforgettable one final time?